Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, it's time for our player spotlight. One down. Now up as the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Jones, the runner at second with one away. Runner goes again. Grounds one to short. Witt. Judge out on the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tries to get back and save. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ward. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. Base is empty, one away. Spencer Jones, the next to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. Ward pulls it down, out. Number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Jones. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that one is lifted in the air. Turnwall pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now at the plate, Spencer Jones. 1 for 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Aaron Judge at the plate. Man at first, one away.
Runner, yes,
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Garcia to second. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Double play ball to second. Witt for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Back now in the Bronx, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Yankees have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up. Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now fly ball to right center. Cruz sizes this one up. Nabs it, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it, drops into the glove, and that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's the strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it, and he's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Triolo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Strike on the outside. And 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Breaking ball inside. 2-1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor McGill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen.
That one ripped right center field, and it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Out towards right center field. Cruz sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. So a man aboard. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Aaron Judge looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. Out front, rip foul. Volpe stands at third with one gone in the inning. Judge rips that one. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Volpe scores. And they lead by 2.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. That's it in there. 0-1. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Cody Bellinger.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. 2 outs, nobody on. Alex Bregman stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And they get Bregman. New inning getting started. Brian Reynolds here. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Zach Jackson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Lowe takes it to the bag, and the Pirates with only 1 out left. Bard in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Jackson is just 1 strike away. 2 outs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him, and that's the ball game. It's another win for a team that's been on fire to start the year.
Yeah, Boog, love to see it. I mean, these guys are getting tons of W's, and they're putting themselves in a great position to contend for the postseason.
Back in Minnesota. We're We're in the 8th with one batter out. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Adley Rutschman. High fly ball out towards left field. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 7-6. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type.
One down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Number 33, AJ Minter.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side and foul ball. Minter, a 6-foot lefty, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Rodriguez hauls it in, 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Lined into right. And makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's caught for the out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Julian in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the inning.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we go to the 9th. In now, so now a pinch hitter, Spencer Jones.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Minter back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here is Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yankees up by 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That one ripped. Brings it in. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swung on, belted. Buxton ranges back. That one is gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends it into the second deck. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And in there with a double off the wall.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. Swings here and blasts one left field. Rodriguez right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And there's a fly ball deep right field. In to score is the runner from third, 13-6. The throw to second is offline.
Well done, drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here is Spencer Jones. Well struck right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bellinger is in to score. And he's there with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That was one of those.
On the mound now for the Twins, Amir Garrett.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Judge rips that one. That's back. And that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, into the dive, and he got it.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out, and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Now Correa up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Twins. Buddy scrambles back.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of
hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one. Back here in New York with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. Joe swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The White Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. We're in the eighth with one man out. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. Swung on, belted. DeLuca on the move. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes into the play. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 5-2. Chris, that's his 504th career home run, which ties him with Eddie Murray.
Ties Eddie Murray, one of the greatest power hitters of all time. Great switch hitter as well. He is in.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And it's caught just in front of the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kwan makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Tosses across to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. That one fouled off. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and good work there. Back here in Cleveland, all set to start the ninth, and this one, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Henches back to work. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 up, 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, 1 for 3. In the air, right side. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. No runs. Here in Cleveland. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Naylor needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. And there's 2 down. Last out for the Guardians in this one. And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Back in the Bronx, we're in the 8th with 1 batter out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. The Yanks putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And he deals. In the air out towards right center. DeLauder squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Manager out of the dugout now. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here comes Bellinger. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLauder sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two outs. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And it stays fair. Around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the air to left center. DeLauder has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. That one finds the zone. And that's strike 1. That's in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Bednar is just 1 strike away. Here's a high chopper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
Great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Ripped towards third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a run. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit to third. They get the force, and that is the... So 2 away with nobody on. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-2. Flares it into the outfield, and it gets down, base hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now Aaron Judge. Cronin back to work. Now Judge drives one deep left field. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now it's Jansen to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love it.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins even this series up at a game apiece. Back here in St. Louis with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. First and second, no outs. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. And he lays one down the left side, and that's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Bregman whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners.
And he's back into second.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he makes it back to third in time.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Now one missed. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, number 15. He takes over in right. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. Grotterol back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back. Great effort on the leaping grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brusdar Grotterol done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the bump, Kyle Leahy.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
One down, runner at third. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 4. 2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Fouled off left side.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Judge rips that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cardinals 3. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lucan Baker. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Volpe throws it to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Digging in, Pedro Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wells makes the play, and there's 2 away. 1 out left for the Cardinals. And up next for St. Louis, Tyler Freeman. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game.